For most of human history, deep water was feared. Oceans destroyed ships. Rivers separated civilizations. Lakes concealed what humans could not understand. Water was powerful, unpredictable, sometimes deadly, and yet today, millions voluntarily enter water for health, sport, relaxation, and peace. Swimming is often described as one of the healthiest activities on Earth. But is that really true? Or have humans romanticized water because we forgot what it actually does to the body? Humans have been swimming for thousands of years. Ancient cave paintings suggest early humans already crossed rivers and lakes long before written history existed. In ancient Egypt and Greece, swimming became an essential survival skill. Greek philosophers even considered swimming part of education. Roman civilization transformed water into social culture through massive bath complexes. But after the fall of Rome, much of Europe slowly abandoned public swimming. During the Middle Ages, many believed water spread disease. Public bathing declined, fear returned. Only centuries later did swimming re-emerge, first through military training, then competition, and eventually modern fitness culture. Water changes the rules of the human body. Inside water, gravity feels weaker. Movement becomes slower, softer, more fluid. Pressure surrounds the chest and changes the mechanics of breathing. Muscles work differently than they do on land. Even the nervous system reacts differently underwater. Some researchers believe water immersion may reduce stress responses and activate calming parasympathetic pathways in the brain. In simple terms, water can make the human mind feel unusually quiet. Sound becomes muted. Vision changes. External distractions disappear. Few environments alter human perception as dramatically as water. Swimming does offer genuine physical advantages. The buoyancy of water reduces stress on joints and connective tissues. This makes swimming especially valuable for rehabilitation, aging populations, and certain injuries. Unlike many land-based activities, swimming engages large portions of the body simultaneously. Arms, legs, core, lungs, and cardiovascular system work together in continuous motion. Water resistance also creates a unique muscular challenge. Every movement must push against surrounding fluid. Psychologically, many swimmers describe the experience as deeply meditative. Repetitive movement, controlled breathing, isolation from noise, almost like temporary separation from the modern world. In some people, cold water exposure may additionally influence mood, alertness, and circulation. But swimming is not as universally perfect as many believe. Despite its reputation, swimming is not a perfect exercise. Like every repetitive sport, it also has limitations. Competitive swimmers, for example, may develop shoulder overuse problems after years of intense training and millions of repeated movements. Sports medicine even has a name for this phenomenon: swimmer's shoulder. Indoor pools can also irritate sensitive skin, eyes, or airways, especially in poorly ventilated environments with heavy chlorine exposure. And unlike running or resistance training, swimming places less mechanical load on the skeleton. This reduces joint stress, but also means swimming alone may be less effective for improving bone density. For this reason, many athletes combine swimming with strength training and weight-bearing exercise. Still, few activities combine movement, endurance, breathing control, and low-impact motion as elegantly as swimming. Perhaps that balance is exactly why humans continue returning to water. Water changes human perception in unusual ways. Movement becomes smoother. Sound becomes softer. The outside world feels more distant. Even the body behaves differently underwater. Breathing slows, The tension narrows, distractions fade. For brief moments, water creates a rare sense of separation from modern life. And for many people, that feeling becomes deeply calming. One of the most famous swimming events in history happened in 1810. The British poet Lord Byron travelled to the Hellespont, the narrow natural strait separating Europe and Asia, known today as the Dardanelles. Strong currents there made the crossing extremely dangerous. Byron attempted the swim because of an ancient Greek legend. According to the story, a young man named Leander crossed the water every night to reach the woman he loved on the opposite shore. Many believed the story was only myth. Byron wanted to test whether it was physically possible. After a difficult struggle against the current, he succeeded. More than 2 centuries later, the swim remains one of the most famous symbolic moments in swimming history. Swimming is not a miracle solution, but it may be one of the closest experiences humans have to moving outside their normal world. A place where the body feels lighter, movement feels quieter, and the noise of everyday life temporarily fades away. That may be why water has fascinated humanity for thousands of years.